Carmelo, the Keyblade Master. This is Carmelo Canavero. He is just a 10-year-old boy who was born and raised in New York. On one particular day, Carmelo managed to stumble upon a key. He later found out it was called a kingdom key. This key in particular was special. It had the power to defeat the Heartless. All of a sudden, two strangers out of nowhere came looking for Carmelo when he was fighting the Heartless. Their names were the Dog and the Duck. Both of them explained that Carmelo is the key, and they were looking for that key. The key in particular is what can defeat the Heartless and seal the door. So all three of them decided to team up to take on the Heartless. Once they got on their ship, they went to each and every world that had Heartless in it. They were also able to team up with other characters, such as the boy with the small dagger. Once they defeated the Heartless in each and every world, they went to a place called Hollow Bastion. Hollow Bastion was filled with many Heartless, some in which Carmelo the Dog and the Duck have never seen before. When Carmelo and his friends made their way through Hollow Bastion, they found 7 sleeping princesses in the chamber. Carmelo wondered why they were sleeping and why they were there. Then, out of nowhere, the bad guy came. His name was Ansem. Ansem was a seeker who wanted to rid all the world of its light and engulf it in darkness. Carmelo couldn't allow that, so he challenged him. When he defeated Ansem, all that was left was his key. This key was different than Carmelo's key. This one can unlock people's hearts. So, Carmelo had an idea. He used the Keyblade to open his heart and put this heart in the princess to wake her up. The other hearts were able to return to the other princesses as well. But when Carmelo sacrificed himself, he disappeared. When the princess woke up, she couldn't find him anywhere, and she began to cry. Before she could go, she found a Heartless standing right next to her. The Heartless was just standing there, looking like he lost somebody. But then the princess was able to recognize the Heartless. It was Carmelo. Once she touched his hand, Carmelo was able to be freed from the clutches of the darkness and return to his normal body. Things were looking up for Carmelo and his friends, but the battle wasn't over yet. Carmelo decided to face Ansem on his own, and when that happened, Carmelo was upset. The reason was because he knew that if he fought Ansem, he would no longer see his friends and the princess. But he wanted to save the worlds, so he decided to fight him. Carmelo managed to beat Ansem, but when that happened, the door closed, and he never saw the princess or his friends again. Well, that was a fun story to read. It sure does bring back a lot of memories. But now, I think I want to look forward to the future. I just can't wait to see where it lies.